Well, I think heat is the word it's talking about. Hot, too hot, humid, sticky, whatever else. I'm going to go through the thesaurus by the time we're done with the show, I think.
Yeah, we're going to run out of words over the next few days for how hot it is going to become over the weekend. Dangerous heat. This is heat that we haven't had since back in 2022, which is the last time we did make it to 100 degrees or hotter here in Savannah. Other locations certainly have been hotter, but it takes a lot more for us to get to those levels at the coast just because the humidity levels prevent that temperature from spiking compared to areas where that humidity is usually a little bit drier. It's hot this afternoon. Here's the view overlooking City Market. Not too many people out there in the sunshine. Temperatures are in the lower 90s. A south breeze helping to increase those moisture levels. Feeling like 106 degrees for us right now in Savannah. Heat index values for some spots are pretty close to that, but it looks like Savannah at the moment is the hot spot along with Hinesville, and for Baxley all at 106 degrees. Looks like Jessup just updating to that a few moments ago to 106 degrees as well. If you're lucky, stray shower or storm might develop over your area. Just a couple of those developing along the sea breeze as it is trying to work its way inland, but overall, most of us will be missing out on that, so rain chances below 10% for us as we head into the rest of the afternoon and into the evening hours. And then looking ahead to the weekend, the heat definitely is going to be the story. Saturday, it's going to be a hot day. Heat advisories are in place for most of the area. And then as we look ahead to our Sunday and into Monday, an extreme heat watch is in place. Heat index values will be over 113 degrees, possibly even over 115 for us here in the Coastal Empire and Low Country. And that's the kind of heat that definitely can be dangerous if you do not take precautions. So it's going to be feeling very hot, and it is going to be very hot. We are going to be challenging record highs over the next few days. For Saturday, the forecast high 99. That record is 102. On Sunday, we're forecasting 101. That record is 100 degrees, so it looks like we will probably tie or even break that record. And then Monday, the forecast high is 101, record of 102 degrees. I think the record for us on Tuesday is going to be safe. That's when we add in some rain and some thunderstorm chances, and that will help us to cool off by a few degrees. But definitely very hot over the weekend. We could see peak heat index values over 115 degrees. So you might want to limit that outdoor activity maybe to the morning hours or into the evening once conditions start to cool off, because we are definitely in that danger category where heat exhaustion and heat stroke can set in very carefully. So you might want to take advantage of some of those cooling centers, those splash pads, head out to the beach to cool off, stay out of the sun as much as you can, but take a dip in the water to cool off a bit, because if you don't take precautions, you might need medical attention. So definitely be extremely careful this weekend. Drink plenty of water. Dress with light colored clothing as well. High pressure definitely building in over the region. That's going to be setting us up for a heat dome, trapping that heat over us. That high pressure features sinking air, and that heats up as it does so. So the entire southeast is going to be dealing with that, running above normal for those highs around the region. 97 right now for Dallas, Texas, 94 for Little Rock. So definitely pretty toasty around the south, even in the 90s for New York City. For tonight, 77 degrees for that low temperature. Then for tomorrow, it is going to be a hot day with those feels like temperatures in excess of 105 degrees for us at times. Highs approaching 100 degrees for inland areas. Same thing for us in Savannah. For the boaters, 94 degrees at the coast. A westerly to southerly breeze at 5 to 10 knots throughout the afternoon hours. That water temperature at 87 degrees. And then as we look ahead to our Sunday, it will be a weather aware day for us because of those heat index values over 110 to 115 degrees or more. Same thing for Monday. Finally, those rain chances build in for Tuesday and beyond, and that will help to cool us off a little bit, but still running a little bit above normal for this time of the year, which is now back to 92 degrees. So we are on the back half of summer as far as our temperatures, at least compared to average. Andrew?